good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're going to be playing with Mela 3. But first, we're going to continue on with this week's featured artist. It is Thomas Gillane, and this is one of my favourite tracks of all time, The Waltz of the Madman.
On a breezy evening, you beckon me in need of saving. You don't know how to dance, and you'd like to learn from me. I'll show you the ropes. Just follow my footsteps. You'll be fine, I swear. I just hope that your spine can bend like mine, like mine. And it goes like da-dee-da-dee-da. Dance with me, dance with me. Oh, will you dance with me, dance with me? Now that you've got the hang of it, I see a flaw. Your sanity's holding you back. Every sane man has an itch in their skull. Have they all even scratched out or feel what they might be called? What they might be called. But the truth will set you free if you dance with me. You'll see the angels break chains and rip at their wings when in pain. For light they set course with acid-filled lungs and barbed-wired vocal cords. Well, you'll only see it when you dance with me. Slaves when your beauty comes in waves. She's a soul.
Wow. Still gives me chills, man. What an epic song. Thomas Gillane. If you're in the chat, there's a pinned comment up the top. Click on it. Go check out his music videos. He's been our featured artist of this week. An incredible artist. I saw Mars Capone right. He's like the Tom Waits of this music community. Absolutely, he is like the Radiohead of this community. He is fucking awesome. Hello, welcome to the show. My name's Jade. This is How to App on iOS, where every day we look at apps, creativity, making music videos, talking about mental health and well-being, interviews with amazing artists, and on the weekend I play a live song, or 8 or 20, you never know. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm really excited for today's show because we've got a killer app today. And let's say hello to folks, jump straight into it and get groovy, shall we? Hello to Ivan Idea. Hello to Dave Fox. Hello, Alex Backus. I hope you are all doing well. Thomas Christ. Good to see you. Who else do I see in my magic mirror today? I see Tom Carrera. I also see Cy. And good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Cy, directly after this show today, Cy has a premiere. And at the end of this, towards the end of the show, we'll put the link in. And hopefully you'll all come over and check out the premiere of Cy F and No Emus. Lovely, jubbly. Mars Capone, hello to you. What else am I doing here? Hello, Russ8889. See you next Tuesday, my friend. Mobile Music Pro, hello, Vortex. I caught most of your show today, but it was 4 a.m. and I was asleep. I wasn't watching, I was listening. You did Roxen today. What a great app. I've done a show on Roxen. It's a fantastic guitar synth app. It made me think I really should do another show on that soon. And I'm going to be revisiting a lot of old apps with my daily digest over the coming weeks, months, years, universes, whatever time frame you're in. Hello, Ed B. Metal. Good to see you. Brian Baker. Hello to you. Also, there's Russ posting his link of the day. I dare you to click on it. It's always something really weird and normally it only goes for a minute. Creepy. All right, what do we do? What do we do now? Oh, yeah, let's talk about some price drops. Let's do that. Jazz now. Boom. Over there, over here. EG Pulse. Really cool. A machine thing drum player. You can use it with an E-drum kit. I've done a show on it before. $13.99 down to $9.99. EG Wave Shaper segments. The Elliott Garage apps. So there's 3 of those there. $9.99 to $6.99. For segments. Also, look at this. Pure Synth has gone freemium, it looks like. Now, I can let you know, if you already own it and you already have paid for things, don't fret. I updated it and then everything went bananas and wrong and I lost all my presets and they wouldn't come back and they're all fixed. They were fixed in an update that was just done. So don't be scared. Update and you won't lose any of the things that you have purchased. I got all mine back, but that's really cool. Now that it's absolutely freemium. So go, if you haven't got Pure Synth, just grab it just to go play with it. So ace stuff, yeah. Click on it here. Look, they've said here. Now free player with full functionality, 120 free presets. Man, that's bonza. Access to all analog wave tables, waves, purchase expansions freely. So yeah, and as you can see here, if I can find it, the update, there it is here. Fixed issue related to restoring previous purchases. So they actually fixed it. So it's good. So don't panic. I just checked mine and it's all working. And I have all my samples saved on an external hard drive. So that's where I was really worried. Hopefully they fix that bug too, because when you have your samples saved on an external hard drive, I notice sometimes when I open it, all my stuff's gone. And I have to open it as a standalone and then open it as a AUv3. Hopefully they fixed that bug as well. That would be cool. It seemed to be working, so that's good. All right, where were we? Back over here. Galileo, Figaro, Magnifico is on sale. Galileo 2 is on sale for $5.99 from $14.99. All the session band apps, and we're going to skip those because there's lots of them. But let's scroll down to here because it's important to talk about this. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of apps that's still on sale, like Sampletron, Waverly Tables. But here we are, Mela Synth FX 1 and 2. Now these are both on sale for nothing. They're free. There's a link in the description, so go grab them. I tell you to go grab them because they will only be there for another couple of months. They will remain free, but they will only be there for another couple of months. If you get them now, and once they disappear from the App Store, you will still be able to download them from your purchased area, yeah? So they're still going to be there, but go grab them, check them out. And after today, I'm sure you are going to want to update to Mela 3 from 2, because 2's really good as it is, but 3's got some features which are absolutely worth your time, and that's what we're looking at today. Now let me talk about the price model for Mela 3 so you know what's going on. Mela 3 is quite a significant update. It is currently $4.99 for Mela 3. So as I said, worth your update because it's currently 75% off. Now, in a day's time, 24 hours time, it will go up to full price. So think about that. 75%, that's about $20 US. So if you're going to grab it the next 24 hours, absolutely. But what has it got that is different than Mela 2? It has quite a significant lot. The first thing, we shall jump in and have a look at it. But before I do anything, new merch, folks. Look at those. Look at that lovely How to App on iOS cup I have. Well, that coffee tastes stunning. In the How to App on iOS cup. So you can click on the links in the description if you want to go get one of those cups. There's also t-shirts and stuff like that. Okay, hello Audible Video. What's going on? Long time no see. I'm sure you're here to beat me to the punch. Now, instead of me just jumping straight in and telling you all of these wonderful features, let's just do this. Let's open it up. So $5, remember, nice and cheap, nice and cheap. I'm going to just close out a few things and make sure everything's, you know what I'm saying? Just clean out the background, do all that jazz. These are the things you have to think ahead of when you're an iOS music creator, just in case. No punches today? All right. So I have a project here set up. And as you can see, there is an instance of Zoa. We have an instance of, what's that? In the MIDI section, we have an instance of Mela 3. Interesting. So we have a hammerhead over here. We've got 5 instances of Mela 3. And look at this. We've even got an instance of Mela 3 in the effects rack. Okay. And we've got a pure piano. Shall we just make some sound for a little bit? I'll turn off my mic and let's just chill. Happy days. Good stuff. Interesting stuff. So, what was going on there? Really interesting. Well, that's what's cool about this app. So, not only do you have the ability to use this as a synth, yeah? So here it is as a synth. You can also open this up as an effects unit, and it changes to how it's being opened up. So now it's missing all of the synth features here, and it's just an effects rack. Now, that was in Mela 2, so you could do all of that in Mela 2, but you can do a little bit more now. So, you notice over here I have a MIDI slot open where Zoa's in, and in here we have an arpeggiator running in the MIDI slot. So I can do chord gates and fast arpeggios, up and down octaves, up and downs, random eighths. You can create your own and save your own presets in here as well. Really, really amazing stuff. But wait, there's more. So you're getting more for your bang for your buck for upgrading. This is completely, utterly cross-platform. You can install this on your Mac and use this in Reaper, GarageBand. You can use it in Logic. So you can pick up, if you're working in GarageBand on iOS and you've used Mela in there and you open it up in Logic, you can use the app because it is cross-platform. iPad, iPhone, and Mac 100% compatible. I've seen videos of people using it in Reaper on Mac. Utterly sick. This is where we want to go with these apps. You know, just pick up and play across your devices. For me, I've got a Mac. I'm getting ready to start doing some stuff, you know, using Logic. So this is going to be fantastic. Hey, thank you so very much, Vortex, for the super chat. Boom. Boom. Thanks, hippie. Very kind of you, my friend. All right. So let's break it down now. So what I'm going to do today is run through some of the sounds, show you where everything is on the app, and we're going to import some free presets. So if you have a look in the description as well, there's a link to this particular page. I'll show you right here. So this is Nikolozi, who's the developer. This is his blog, and there are an absolute crap ton of presets here for you. Now, there's Mela 2 only presets here, and now all these are compatible with Mela 3. So these are some Sound of Israel ones, and these ones here actually cost, so they're about $3.50. But all these ones under here, absolutely free. You just hit the download and you save them to a folder. I'll show you how to install them. So there's a crap ton of presets. I think it's all up like over 400 presets. Nuts. Absolutely free. Hello to Suzanne. Hello to, who else did I see? The Bear. Tremor Bear. Hello, Tremor Bear. All right, shall we dive in and have a play and show you what everything is all about? Because there's a lot to cover and we've only got a short period of time. So we'll open up. Well, let's start off first with this. We'll start off over here for something different. Here is the arpeggiator section, or the MIDI effects, whatever you want to call it. So firstly, with all of these instances that you can open up of it, you'll notice to the side here, there's these buttons. Now what's cool about these, if you click them, things disappear. If you want to neaten up your... So you've even got a keyboard down the bottom. Look at this. So if you want to make things a little bit neater, you can go ahead and do that. Say you want to shrink your screen down, and you only want a few different things, you can actually go in here and remove them so everything kind of fits a bit nicer and all that kind of stuff. Really nice feature to do that. Let's bring everything back. So, and each of the ways you can open this, each instance, so as a MIDI, as an effects, or as a synth, you have the option to add a on-screen keyboard. Now you'll notice, so I actually have this. We'll have a look at how it's routed. I have this connected to my Arturia key step. There it is there. And over here at the end of the chain, I have this MIDI channel connected to Pure Piano. So when I hold down, we are getting arpeggiation. Is that a word? I don't know. Or I can use my keyboard because it's connected, yeah? So we'll remove the keys from there. Just bear with me. Let me mute that. So now you can see we are arpeggiating down and ups. We have random eighths. Oh, we got a fast arpeggio. We have an up and down octave. So you can see this, the arpeggiator is not connected here. Yeah, so you can connect the arpeggiator if you like. You can control the pitch. You've got velocity as well. So we've got down an octave. So as you can see, this is octaves. So we've got a pitch set here. So really, really cool stuff. Absolutely, utterly cool. And you'll see up here, I'll show you in this section. So you can actually save presets to your user as well. So just a really nice thing to have inside here as an additional thingamabob. Thingamabob? Yeah, whatever. Right, so you see this little thing here? This is like a quick contextual section. So you can, if you don't want to have this down here, just this is like a quick setting. So if I turn on the arpeggiator and I want to just have, say, the octave range, I can click on this and add it to this slot. So I can add it to like slot 2. And now you see it's up here in this little quick slot. And I can do this with anything that's in the synth or in the effects. So I want this velocity to go random. Click on here, perform. We'll put it to slot 3. And now I can remove that whole section and I just have these quick access knobs. Really, really nice, yeah? And if I want to get rid of them, I can just click on the name and I can unassign, I can rename them, I can enter a value instead of like turning the actual knob. So I can unassign, make them disappear. Fantastic stuff. Here's where you can, so with each versions of the app, the synth, the effects, and the MIDI arpeggiator or pitch, with the little 3 dots up the top, here's where you can import, you can save presets, save and import, you can create groups. So not only do you have a user group, you can create your own groups and import things in there as well. So yeah, briefly, that is the arpeggiator. Fantastic. Lovely stuff. Great addition. Alrighty, let's have a look at the synth, shall we? Here it is. And you'll see, very familiar look towards what we were just looking at then. You can change the color of it. Let's address that first. You've got your section, your little settings down the bottom here, and you have this lovely tangerine, or you can have plum, lovely plum, or raspberry. We'll go with the raspberry, I think. Raspberry's quite delicious. Raspberry. There's a really good user guide to look up at any time. It's really nice. It just pops up within the app. And it has a really nice table of contents. So whatever you need to find. Hey, I want to find out how the oscillators work. Bang, there it is. Everything's really set out really cleverly. So that's cool. If you get lost, you know what to do. Again, you'll notice down the side here we have these buttons, contextual stuff. So there's all your presets. You can make them disappear if you want. If you don't need them anymore, you've got this little quick, we'll call it a quick slot. I don't know. It's probably got a name. It's now the quick slot. And here is where all your oscillators, filters, envelopes, LFOs, and effects are. And are there a bunch of oscillators, filters, envelopes, and LFOs? Yes, indeed. There are shitloads. So, hello, James. Hello, Timothy. Anybody who I may have missed. Hello, Capsulam. All right, so what shall we cover first? Let's go across the top. Here is your output. So your output level, you can control that nice and easily. Output level, simple stuff. Voices, really important thing to pay attention to, because as you're going through your presets, you will see these change contextually to what type of preset you're loading. So you have a mono, you've got legato, and look at all this. You have wonderful amount of 16 voices there. Let me just do this. I've got to get rid of, mute this piano now and turn that off. Okie dokie, we were here. So let's grab a lead and we need to connect it to a keyboard. Sweet. All right, so you'll see this is set to mono. So when I play, can't hold down notes. But if we go up here to our mono section, we can hit 16. Hang on. Don't do that to me. What shall I delete? I've got too much stuff. Is that what's happened? Oh, yeah, well, that would be right. We don't need 16, do we? Bit excessive. Let's just go 8. There we go. So you can actually go out of your mono settings. So plenty of voicings there. You've got a legato as well. And across the top, you also have a glide. So you notice if we turn up the glide, and we can turn off the glide. Back to mono. Let's go just 4 voices here. Let's turn down this volume a little bit. Alrighty, so you get the idea with that. Voicings, you've got your glide. Let's have a look at how the presets work. Again, you have these 3 dots up here, and this allows you to save, export, import stuff, randomize groups, create groups at your leisure. We'll get back to that soon. You've got a user bank here. So you've got leads, pads, bass, keys, and effects. Plenty of presets. You slide left and right. Now, if you would like to slide, so as you see me sliding like this, I'm dragging my finger here. Yeah. You can actually also hold down here and you'll see the little bar pops up and you can quick slide. Just a nice little feature there. Fancy. Once again, let's grab a different sound. So what's this filthy sound? Hello, Kim. Hello, set up by Marshall. Hope you're all doing well. All right. So again, we have this special quick selection here, and you'll see that we've got attack, release, frequency, resonance, chorus, and again I can change these. I can click on the name and I can unassign them at any time I want, and the same thing as what we showed you in the MIDI section. So if I wanted to come down here to say a filter, and I want what do we got? Let's go to an LFO that's on. There we go. I want to choose this depth. I can now assign this, perform, and I can assign this to replace or add an extra slot. So now that has been added into the mix. Yeah, that LFO, there we are. So as you can see, when I turn that, it coincides with the LFO down here. So super cool to have this little quick slot up here so you can quickly grab stuff. All right, let's talk about oscillators. You have 1, 2, we'll go big so you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4 oscillators. You've got 2 filters through them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 filters. We have an amp, envelope, LFO, LFO. Plenty of LFOs. All right, you can't complain. There's lots of LFOs there. Here's where we have our effects. We've got a distortion, phaser, chorus, flanger, and a delay. The only thing that's missing from down here is a reverb, but being an iOS creator, I'm sure all of you have a shit ton of reverb apps. In fact, you're probably overdosed on reverb apps. So that's okay. You can use your own. You can bring your own to the party. Just a word from our sponsor. How to open iOS. All right, let's get back into it. All right, so now down the bottom we have a mod matrix, and this is super easy to understand. Super easy. You can scroll along down the bottom here, and you can choose the source. You can actually go in here and mess with whatever you want source. You can go in and choose LFO3. So we're currently set to envelope 2. And let's just do that. LFO3. And we want this to target, say, what do we say, distortion. So the LFO is now connected to the drive, and then we can control the intensity. So we can go into the minus and we can go into the plus. So now if we head over to the distortion here and unbypass it, oh, we're on delay there, distortion, unbypass. So we can control the distortion, and now we should have some LFO action once we turn this on. So really easy to set things up in here, and you've got all these slots to assign things to. So you can see here, you've got mod wheels you can assign to LFO depths, and over here you can click on these. Super crazy. I'm not going to go into this. Most of you know how to assign things and set things up with oscillators and such. But yeah, lots of options with your mod matrix. Also, you have a routing section here. So down the bottom you have, you can change the filters along here. So you've got a serial, parallel, you've got a shared split. So you can hear the differences between these. And you also have a little secret built-in compressor over here at the end. There's a lot of stuff in here to love for $4.99. But remember that $4.99 is only for 24 more hours. And then it goes up to $20. But yes. All right, let's have a look at the effects here. We'll probably have a look at them more. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll look at them over in the effects plugin section. Shall we go through some sounds? So we are in the lead section. Let's turn on some delay quickly. All you need to do to add effects is just turn off the bypass. We'll sync this up. You've got a chorus. We'll bring this in as well. And what's cool, you do have these XY pads. So it's our flanger. Go. We've got a phaser. Sweet stuff. There is a nice selection of sounds in here. We'll come back to sounds. I want to show you something else. So I have previously downloaded a bunch of these sounds, the extra presets that are for free, that the link is in the description too. And when I download those, they have gone to my Files app in my download section. So when you get one of them, they will look like this. They'll be zipped up, and I'm going to show you what you need to do, because you need to unzip each of them. So this one is not been unzipped yet. So all you need to do is click on it. It'll open it, it'll unzip and create a brand new folder up here. And there it is. When I double click on it, these are all the presets. There you go. Lovely presets right there. Fantastic stuff. Right, so what I want to do is create my own little categories for them. So let's go back in. In fact, what I'm going to do is just close out for now. Close out AUM. And I'm going to open this as a standalone version. Right, so how do I create my own pack? Because we've got user, leads, pads, all this kind of stuff here. So you head up here to the 3 dots, and you want to create a brand new group. And I'm going to call this Sound of Israel, because these are the patches I'm putting in. So I'm going to name this that, SOI. Hit save, and there is my new little folder ready to go. Lovely. So now all I need to do is, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I can just open up the Files app. I don't even need to open it as a side thing or anything like that. I can just go into the Files app and hit, which one is it? It's this one. It is the presets. So I'm going to double click on, open that. Select all. Am I doing the right thing? Hang on a minute. What do I need to do? God. I did this okay last night. Dude, stay open. Okay, there we are. So now I need to, in here, select all. And now it's not letting me open them. How do I do? What has happened overnight? I've completely forgotten how to do it. That sucks. Where are we? How have I forgotten how to do this? You know what? I did this 3 times last night, and it worked perfectly. That's how I do it. I hold down. There we go. Sorry, guys, I forgot. No, drag and drop is in. So let's clear this up. Why I'm confused. If you want to drag and drop them, you can only drag and drop them in Mela 1. In Mela 2 and 3, this is how you do it. Sorry, I got lost. Guys, I learn so many apps every day. Sometimes it's hard to remember everything. So be kind, please. So you just hold down on the actual folder that you'd like to import them and hit import, and it will open up. So there we are. Here is the folder that I want to import in here. This is the presets for Mela Synth 1 and 2. I hit select, select all, and then open. And look at this. They are currently opening, and there they are. Look at that. 300, I think it's like 365 presets, all in there, easy to go. Now, I said before, scrolling through them can be a little bit difficult because there's so many of them. But what you can do is, I'll just show you with a screen here. I can just hold my finger at the bottom. No, I didn't want to do that. No. Come on. There you go. And you can just grab that little marker and drag that nice and quickly. So it makes life easier. What I do suggest with this is, when you're going through these presets, man, that's an Atari preset if there ever was one. So what I'm going to do, see how they're all named like V1097? It's a little bit yuck. If you do find something that you like, hold down on it and rename it. I'm going to call that Atari 1 because I like that. It's a good idea to get into that just so you're starting to save the ones that you like and know where they are. Who gives a shit about the numbers? All right, so you can just go ahead and do that with all the rest of these. If I go back to my Files app here, oops, Files app, we have, what do we got? So I'm going to put DH and no. Let's do that. DH and no. Create 2 more categories. We'll call this one DH. Save. We'll create another one called no in capitals. Save. And now I'm going to import into DH. Go to our folders, look for the David Henkel presets. Click on that, select all, and open. And this way you're getting all these. See, these presets actually have names, so that's nice. We can go over here to the NO, import, head over to NO, wherever it is, there it is. Select all, open. And look at this, we have all these lovely presets. So be aware of that too. When you're changing presets quickly, you definitely will get a bit of carryover. So that is a thing. And volumes can vary. As you just realized. Volumes can vary. So be aware of your output gain. Wow. That one's a loud one. Compared to that one. And the beautiful thing is you can actually go into these and turn, change the volume and then just resave it. And that'll fix up any issues you have there. We got some in here as well. Who's this one? The DH one? What are some of these? There's a lot of ambient sounds in here, it seems. Yeah, definitely need Maze Rider, but I'm currently on the standalone, so it's a thing, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Learning the groups thing is definitely because you'll end up in your user folder here with just way too many things, and it'll get way too confusing. So it's a really good addition that we've got that in there. So with your oscillators, let's go back to our leads. What do we got? So you've also got some effects in here as well. Let's have a listen to some of those. Anyway, animals. Get rid of that. What's this one called? Cool story, bro. Anyone for asteroids? Wow. So you can see there's some really interesting sounds in here. Let's just take a quick look at the keyboard, then we'll look at the oscillators. So you can actually lock the keyboard. If you see me moving my fingers along the keyboard, it moves. I don't want that. So you can actually lock the keyboard with the lock button. And now you can drag. You can lock notes down with the little hand button. So you have full access to this keyboard. That's really lovely, jubbly, good fun. What do we got? 10 minutes left to go. So let's have a look at these oscillators here. What do we grab? Find a different kind of sound. We'll go into pads maybe. Absolutely. A lot of this is the same as Mela 2, Mela 2. But as we covered at the beginning of the reality, there is a new, so it's cross-platform now. Plus, you can also control the arpeggiator in the as a MIDI controller, which is really, really cool. All right, let's just cover the oscillators here because I didn't cover Mela 2 when it first came out. I actually somehow skipped it because there's just so many apps. Hello, Mix Club. All right, oscillators. So you can see what's connected with this sound. We have 1, 2 oscillators. This one is off. So we can add another one in here. We can add like a sine 2. What's really nice having these oscillators, we can go in and change the semitones. Add some chorus. So what I do suggest, because we're running out of time, I've got 9 minutes left, is if you're unsure, download Mela 2. It's free anyway. Run through all of these sounds and check it all out, and then decide, if it's right for you to upgrade. As I said, you've only got like a day before the price goes from $5 to $20. The last thing I want to show you is we'll jump back in here. We'll close that out. Jump back over to AUM, like so, and let's open up something just like a piano. So we'll open up Pure Piano like we had open before. Yeah, there's Pure Piano. We'll open up another MIDI channel. La 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 la. Hello? Why is Pure Piano not opening? What's going on? Did I open the right one or did I open Pure? Dude. Oh, man. iOS, man, I just give up sometimes. Whatever, dude. Unbelievable iOS. Pure Piano, let's try again. Or do I have to open it as a standalone? Fuck knows. I guess I have to open it as a standalone first, I guess. For some reason. For reasons. Utterly unbelievable. And there it worked. There you go. So now we've got Pure Piano connected. Unbelievable stuff. So we've got just a basic Pure Piano. Let's fuck me. Oh, really? Why is it only showing Interrupt audio? Oh no. Has the bug happened? The bugs happened. Remember this bug, folks? Remember this bug that Apple said they'd fixed like ages ago? You know the bug where all your AUv3s just disappear for no apparent reason? Well, guess what? It's back. And welcome to the land of Technicolor. So all I need to do to fix this is reboot my iPad and magically all my AUv3s will be back. This is a bug that has been in iOS for what? A year now? Probably longer. Guess what? Still not fixed. Still not fixed, man. It's astounding. They can make 1,000,001 new products for us to buy, but they can't fix this bug. I don't get it. All right, so we got our iPad back. So, guys, straight after this show, we have Cy coming up with a premiere for his new song. And then straight after Cy, we have Thomas Christ with You Rock happening. Here we go. All right, we're back. Good. Let's open it up. Let's see if Pure Piano's back now. Thank you, Cy, for putting the link in. There is Cy's link. So let's wrap up with Pure Piano. There it is as an AU. Amazing. Amazing. It's back. So we'll connect this to my my Arturia. Now, here's the last cool thing we'll show you. You can open up in the effects slot Mela 3. There you go. There is Mela 3, and you'll see here it opens up completely different. So instead of having the synth stuff, you've just got the effects, and you have a whole lot of factory presets. And you have all these effects. So you've got the phaser, chorus, flanger, delay, and you have the LFO and everything in here in the effects. Really nice stuff. So you don't actually have to open up the synth. You can use this on any app you like. So you could open up iSymphonic and add effects to that. Let's do it. iSymphonic. There we go. AU is working now. We'll pull out this Pure Piano. Connect it to there. And let's just choose a sound. Mind you, I love this update to iSymphonic, where now you can use the effects in here. That's really cool. So now we have, let's bring in Mela as an effect. And so you've got a whole bunch of effects, ping pongs. So you can use Mela to add effects to heaps of other things. And you can even use Mela as an effect on top of Mela as a synth. And then even go in at a MIDI channel and add Mela in here as an ARP. There we go. So let's connect that to here. MIDI. Good. And then we need to connect this to my keyboard. There we go. And then we'll turn this off, the keyboard here. Great stuff. Really cool that you can do all this new stuff. And as I said, you can use it with Logic and GarageBand and Reaper on your Mac. Sweet stuff. Tomorrow, guys, we have on the show, that is Mela. Look, it's sick. $5, you really can't go wrong. Support the developer. So the way the pricing system is going to work too, it's very similar to Loopy Pro. Every year now with Mela 3, he's going to offer a price at the end of the year, and you can choose to pay the extra money to get a whole bunch of new features. It will be constantly updated through the year for your price that you're paying for it, but at the end of the year, he will turn around and say, if you'd like to pay an extra, whatever, I guess, for the upgrade, there'll be a whole bunch of new features. So that's going forward. But all the links are in the description for Mela 1, Mela 2, Mela 3, all of the patches, and go and check out the developer's music, yeah? Because he makes music as well. I know, right? So head over to Nikolozi's, it's in the description, his Song Whip page, and go and support his music. Check him out. He makes really fantastic music also. Hope you guys like it. Tomorrow we have on the show, before we get out of here, Happy Ron is on the show, guys. So make sure you join me for that. It's going to be really fun. Happy Ron's awesome. Head over to Cy's channel over at, I think it's on Noemus. Is it Noemus? Head over there. I'll see you over there. Cy is debuting his brand new track with Kev Hart. It's going to be awesome. Thanks for joining me. Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we all rise together. See you later.